Introducing team number 1, in the corner to my left, Damian Adams, Pedro Donez, Tina San Antonio. They are the administration. Their opponents to my right, the team of the timepiece, Ashley D'Amboise. The guardian of the geeks, Riley Shepard. And she's got big hair, an even bigger smile, the babe with the power, Willow Nightingale.
Well, looking at this, why would Willow Nightingale bring in these two competitors? I just put it together. Ashley D'Amboise and Riley Shepard both hold singles wins over Tina San Antonio. So this is a very smart move. She knows that they already have her number.
Let's go, Willow!
Oh, yes, and I think the overall wild card in this is going to be Pedro Donez, who we don't know very much about here at WWR+, but we're starting off the action with Willow in San Antonio.
And you know this has been on Willow Nightingale's mind the entire time. Originally supposed to go down at Say You'll Be There, but of course a hurricane, an act of God, got in the way to prevent that. So we are here today on the beach as Pedro Donez getting the tag, and he is going to start things off with Willow.
Well, Willow is ready to go against anyone, but how will she fare against someone like Donez, who has a amateur wrestling background, definitely knows how to get anyone of any size down on the mat and take them out.
Another thing we should note here, which just came to mind as well, is that Riley Shepard and Ashley D'Amboise also trained by Damian Adams. So this is a very interesting dynamic when you think about this match.
Certainly is. This could get really ugly for Willow, but I don't think it will. I think they're all going to play nice.
Wow, the impact on that chop from Willow Nightingale, that had a little extra English on it as she follows up with the suplex off the ropes. Senton connecting in the center of the ring, calling in Riley Shepard saying, let's go.
He delivers another senton to Donez.
And there's Ashley D'Amboise with a somersault leg drop using both legs connecting to Donez, and this is not looking good for the administration early.
All right, well, these two with a long and storied history at Damian Adams Pro Wrestling School. I don't know if many people know this, but over the past year, he has molded Ashley D'Amboise from coal into a diamond into a pro wrestling prodigy.
I mean, you want to talk about a prodigy. That's the perfect word for it. Ashley D'Amboise making her pro wrestling debut on AEW Dark. I mean, you want to talk about being shot out of a cannon. Ashley D'Amboise's career, she has been all over the country now, but Damian Adams not impressed at all. He knows exactly what Ashley D'Amboise can bring, and that is a big advantage for him.
And I'm sure he doesn't take kindly to the fact that one of his shining students is on the opposing end in this match.
Tries the right hand, D'Amboise with the leg, sweeps it out from under Damian Adams. The athleticism on display tenfold from D'Amboise.
Could the student become the teacher here today? That's the question, Paul.
We're going to see as Damian Adams on the short end of the stick so far here against his student.
And Ashley calling in Tina San Antonio. Adams making the tag. Let's see how Antonio can fare against D'Amboise. Love that last name, so elegant.
And you have to think this was by design, that Tina San Antonio took her time getting into the ring, making her opponents think about it before she gets in there on the collar and elbow tie-up, maintaining control of the wrist of D'Amboise. And there's the standing wrist lock, but here comes D'Amboise popping up. Athleticism off the charts.
Yes, showing that dance background as well. Incredibly nimble approach to pro wrestling.
Makes the cover. San Antonio getting the shoulder up as D'Amboise really showing a lot here in the early going for her in this six-person contest.
tagging in Riley Shepard, who now takes hold of Tina San Antonio. They send her off.
Off the ropes. Double shoulder, not exactly in stereo, but still effective. And there's the double elbow drop and a double kip up. Bringing San Antonio back to her feet. And Willow Nightingale, I'm sure, has impressed upon her tag team partners how important and personal this is for her. There's the tag. Here comes Willow Nightingale as Pedro Dones from the opposite apron trying to taunt Nightingale, having no effect so far as she comes down with the double axe handle. And these are quick tags. Very interesting to note from these three that they're working so well here, having not teamed before.
Absolutely, and that's how you stay fresh. Consistently tagging in and out and not allowing your opponent to get to the opposite corner and make the same tag.
Riley Shepard going to the top rope, going to attempt to come off. Another double axe handle as they are really laying it in thick here on Tina San Antonio.
And could it be that Ashley is going to go up? Oh, no, not quite. All right, we're back to the action in the center. Tina San Antonio pushing Shepard into the corner. Dones with the distraction. What's going on? Come on, Willow is so frustrated with this Dones guy.
And Tina San Antonio taking that opportunity, and now with the shoulder blocks to the midsection of Shepard.
Tina certainly has something to prove. She's actually been in the business for 15 years and never really got her proper due. So perhaps this is her at WWR saying, I'm fed up and I'm going for what I want here with the administration in tow.
Clotheslines in the corner. Shepard going to follow it up, picks her up. Fall away slam executed to perfection from Shepard. And what is she going to follow it up with here? Wrenching on that headlock, really trying to pick away here. Dones and Nightingale in the corner, really going after it. This is getting heated in a hurry. As San Antonio, that opportunity allows Damian Adams to get the knee to the lower back while the referee had his back turned.
I don't know why Tina has to do this, why all the three of them have to succumb to these tactics. They're all very, very well-decorated wrestlers in their own right.
And you're right, taking the shortcuts for whatever reason they choose to, they are doing that. And now here comes Dones, holding her up, package Fisherman's Buster, rolls over into the pin, shoulder up from Riley Shepard. And now the administration going to work.
Yes, and what a blemish it is on Adams. Oh wait, Adams going to the top, double axe handle of his own.
And they are now utilizing those quick tags, it seems. As we have mentioned, Damian Adams, the head trainer and owner of Team Adams in New Jersey, he knows every single trick of the trade. He is putting it into place here as he fires Riley Shepard into that corner. Yes,
and he's certainly up. Adams going for the pin. He certainly knows how to train women's wrestlers. Tina San Antonio going for the tag now. Climbing to the top.
And now double axe handle of her own. Maybe a little bit of payback from all the double axe handles she took just a couple of minutes ago.
Oh yes, a bit of comeuppance there.
But you mentioned Tina San Antonio being a longtime veteran, very much like Kayla Sparks, taking some time off, but coming back to the professional wrestling ranks.
With a vengeance.
Elbow connects, and a very arrogant one at that. Hooks the leg. There's a shoulder up from Shepard. She is staying in the fight here. Gonna try that suplex. Connects fully on it. And now enjoying herself, taking her time here. Really enjoying the work that she's doing in there.
And someone who hasn't had a lot of ring time today is Willow Nightingale. So we can only hope that she gets that chance to get back up on these three deviants here, the administration.
Good word to describe them. I mean, they really do things their own way, and that is a very negative statement for me. I do not like the way they go about things. As Tina San Antonio, with her shoulder, grinding into Shepard in that corner.
Why not just use the raw talent that you have instead of, succumbing to dirty tactics to win,
Well, that is the life they have chosen here, and there's a clubbing shot to the lower back of Shepard as Damian Adams follows up with the body slam and the elbow right to the lower back, hooks the leg. Shoulder up there from Shepard. Has that front chancery on, does Damian Adams here in Westerly, Rhode Island, Borscht at the Beach. 6-person tag team action. Willow Nightingale looking for redemption, but she can't do anything or get anything as she's standing on the apron.
And Paul, what would it mean if Ashley or Riley were to get the pin over an Adams, a trainer of theirs?
It would be absolutely huge to be able to stick it to the person who trained you and really, in a lot of ways, turned their back on you. They got the tag, but the referee's back was turned. He did not see it. And here's a double suplex from Donis and Adams. And now making the cover, a delayed cover as the referee was distracted there, Sam.
Oh yeah, these are 3 vets who certainly know how to play the game and play it dirty, and they're going to do that here today.
Adams back in the ring. He is taking advantage, makes the quick tag to San Antonio and just holding Riley Shepard there prone. And talk about those small things that they do in tag team action, like holding your opponent prone as opposed to just tagging out and letting them do the work themselves.
Yeah, not giving the opponent 1 second even to potentially break out and prevent the tag from happening. But Tina San Antonio digging her shoulder into the abdomen of Riley Shepard, who's floundering in the corner.
Irish whip into the corner. Riley Shepard hits very hard, but she's out of harm's way, and San Antonio shoulder first into that post.
Could this be the tide that we needed here in this match for it to change? So close to the beach every time.
We are going to see if Tina San Antonio can head over there and make the tag. And we're going to see if Riley Shepard can finally head over and get the tag that she has needed for so long.
Willow is beside herself. She needs to tag in. She is a ball of energy on the corner. No use to her team unless she is in the ring. San Antonio making tag. Nightingale in the ring.
Here comes Willow. Adams eats the forearm. Donis eats the clothesline and another. Willow Nightingale fired up, ducks under that shot. High kick connects to the temple of Donis. He's down.
Oh yes, the babe with the power, showing just how powerful she is.
Running hip attack in the corner, 2 back elbows, a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. She's unloading. Onto the 2nd rope. Big time drop kick from Willow, makes the cover. Adams tried to save Nightingale out of the way. And now Adams in the ring. Tries the clothesline. And again, and now Adams down to the sand hard. There's the tag to D'Amboise. San Antonio comes in on the attack. She is fired up, something fierce, but she doesn't know the tag was there.
Is Tina San Antonio the legal woman in this match right now, Paul?
Oh, well, she finds herself in a bad way. Willow Nightingale hits the post. She hit the post hard. Donis in the ring. D'Amboise gonna try that kick. Switching directions, but Tina San Antonio grabs her leg. Donis is gonna try to pick her up. Look at the strength from Donis.
Deadlifting D'Amboise.
Oh! Shoulder breaker. The administration steals it. And it looked like Ashley D'Amboise was really raring up for that axe kick. Decided to go in a different direction, and that cost her as Tina San Antonio on the outside waiting.
Well, Ashley with a valiant effort, but she's still got a whole lot to learn. Hopefully not from Damian Adams at this point.
No, I don't think she wants to learn anything from him. But one thing Damian Adams did not teach them clearly is how to cheat like he can, because he went out there, had Tina San Antonio cause that distraction, and that allowed Pedro Dones to score the victory. And the way he executed that backbreaker as well, putting Ashley's arm behind her back so that she had no saving grace. I mean, it was just such an interesting variation to score the win.
Yeah, it's not very often that we see a shoulder breaker.
No, that is a move that has gone by the wayside, but as you can see, if it's done right, it's very effective. So let's go up to Rich, let's keep things moving.